Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. And today we will be discussing a wonderful suggestions by Mother Teresa on how to practice humility. The best ways to practice humility by Mother Teresa. And there are some of my favorite things. It takes a long way to practice that. It's not as it is easy and said and done. But if you apply this in your daily lives, I'm sure over a period of time that can give you the wonderful results for you to progress in everything you do. Now let's pick the first one. Speak as little as possible of oneself. Now there are many times we see people drag about themselves, I did this, I did that, and this is what my achievement is, and this is how I did it, and you see how big I made it, and so on and so forth. So our suggestion is the first thing is speak as little as possible about yourself. And if you really did good and great, and I'm sure people will talk about you behind you in a good way, so that you've been such a great inspiration or get influence in their lives and many people around you. So speak as little as possible if you're really doing good, and people will talk about you and positively in a different ways. Second one is mind one's own business. Stop getting into other people's affairs unless you're involved for business reasons, but mind your own business. Let someone else do their own business. Don't get into other businesses and also other people affairs, in case if your business is related to that. Only what is required. Just stay away from people's business. Personal business, to say. Avoid curiosity. Curiosity kills the cat. So again, avoiding curiosity, I don't know in which sense she had mentioned, but that does sometimes help. Again, it is connecting to the second point, make doing your own business makes sense. Accept contradictions and corrections cheerfully. Accept contradictions and corrections cheerfully. Willing to accept the mistakes, and if someone trying to correct you, take it positively and think where you can develop better. And it doesn't matter if it is coming genuinely from them, or maybe they're trying to genuinely help you or trying to poke you in a different way, but still doesn't matter. Accept contradictions and corrections cheerfully. Accept insults and injuries. It's very difficult. It takes a long way to accept someone is insulting you in front of the people, first of all. And it takes a long way to accept the fact that, you are above that person. Accepting some comments from the seniors, accepting something from your boss. It takes a long way to, say it's okay, and what you can learn from that particular thing. Maybe you genuinely need to learn something, or maybe people trying to boss around you. So the judgments, you can take it later, but overreacting at the same situation can only, you know, worsen the situation rather than helping you. So, accept insults and injuries, accept being forgotten and disliked. There are many times that, people can't accept that. By the way, if you happen to help someone and they reach to a good positions, and you might think that, oh, the guy don't even say thank you, or the guy don't even reach me out, and so on and so forth. So accept being forgotten. It doesn't matter what you do. And on the way, if you help someone to get better and you feel proud of it, and then you genuinely feel from your heart that because of whatever the situation you are in, you manage to help that particular person to do better in what they do, that's it, move on. And there are times if people don't dislike you, that's okay. Accept the fact that maybe whatever the reasons, they don't like you, which is fair enough, and then you move on. That's not the end of the world. So accept being forgotten, accept being disliked. Be kind, gentle, even under provocation. It's very, very, very difficult. People, we live in a society, people provocate you for many things, for necessary things or unnecessary things. Mostly it's unnecessary things. So be kind anyways. And choose what is hardest. This is my favorite. All of them are my favorite. pretty much. As I said, it takes long way to practice, and it's not easy. It's not easy. There are many things, you know, just you cannot just accept it. But that's where we get stronger and stronger. But simple thing, you take it out and practice yourself for you to do better, and choose what's hardest. I'm not saying that that the hardest is what you should always aim for. And if you're given day, and say for example, if you have 4 or 5 tasks or 6 or 7 tasks, and then our mind tend to pick up the easy ones so that we would be able to finish at least to end of the day maximum possible. But then try contrary in other ways, particularly in your daily life. Choose the hardest. When you accomplish the hardest, you yourself, you feel like you were able to achieve much better than what you think that you could have achieved the smaller things, which you mind itself, the simple things that you can do it. But achieving those is not a big feat. Achieving the hardest thing, what your mind is telling you, focus on that one. Try to achieve. Focus on and try to start the hardest things first, be it in your personal or be it in a daily work life or moving forward. But at the end of the month, or end of the week, if you manage to look back and see how many hard things you achieved, you are going to feel yourself empowered and motivated. And then more importantly, you feel good about yourself, that you can do much better things, even the harder things, easily to achieve the best. So those are the key takeaways, and I'm sure that will help you if you inculcate that in your daily lives, and then keep that yourself and practice, and stay well, stay blessed, and be good to good, influence the people around you. And do leave your comments and thought, what is your favorites, and how you're going to put that in practice in your daily lives for you to do better and get better in whatever you do. Stay blessed. Thank you very much. Be good to good, influence the people around. Thank you.